So today I want to talk to you about outfit and outfit designs. In this episode of the queer community, of course, I do want to warn you this video will have me talking about explicit stuff. Yeah. Yeah, this video is going to have me talking about explicit stuff. And do not do what I did though. This video will have me talking about explicit stuff though. Yep. And me talking about explicit stuff on camera is not fun for me. So today I want to talk a little bit about apps for fashion design and apps I like though for fashion design though if you want to draw little tattoos and that stuff on your hands on the computer or whatnot. Like the apps I use a lot. Like these three are my favorites. Are Custom Cast. We are going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about how and a little fun fact, I'm going to talk about how I even started doing designs myself. We're going to talk about Custom Cast, Photoleap, and Photoleap I absolutely love. Been using that ever since I was in high school. And then some other app called Adobe Express. And they all have AI built in. Photoleap and Adobe Express have AI built into them. I want to talk to you about how I actually how I started designing outfits and that stuff. I actually do want to warn you guys, this is where it gets a little bit explicit in that stuff, so if you guys want to fast forward, I am okay with that. If you want to stay, I am also okay with that. Of course, the story begins all the way in March of 2017. I've owned an iPhone for about 2 months now. Yeah, and I had YouTube. I don't own the app yet. Of course, I did own it on the mobile web. I had to punch it in many, many times. And one day I wanted to see what just never do this. Yeah, one time, I Google searched Disney characters with braces on them. A little fun fact about me, I did actually have Invisalign though, and I've actually had friends with braces on it, in the past. I've had friends with braces though before. I've had friends with braces. Of course, I'm not mentioning their names though, because safety reasons and all that. Of course, yeah, and then it led to Disney princesses with rock shirts on. Yeah, and then it led to fan art, and that one thing I did have to do was I either have to wait till my parents were at work or nighttime. Yeah, look at that stuff. And parents, my thing for you, don't let your kids on sites like DeviantArt or Pinterest though, because one thing I went on DeviantArt when I was 11, and DeviantArt is a site I'm gonna tell you guys about it real quick. DeviantArt is a site for mature artwork and that stuff, fan art and mature artwork. That's all I've seen, and I'm on there. Yeah, I kind of post stuff on there though. Kind of post my designs on there. Okay, so we get through all that 2017 crap, 2017, and then 2018. 18, just another normal year. 19, another normal year. Actually, a fun fact about 2018, I started my show in 2018. I started my channel in 2018 using my dad's old iPad. Like like when I was a kid, like I've been using iPads ever since I was 5 years old. Yeah, and then this is actually a picture of me on Christmas Day with an iPad with my parents. So anyway, I do want to talk about like fashion apps and that stuff real quick. Like it just takes practice like using them though. I spent about 3 months of research though. I downloaded like Kim Kardashian fashion apps because I was in the middle of COVID like downloading all these apps. Barbie design. It was just app after app after app in the middle of COVID. And then I finally found Custom Cast after 3 months. And then March of 2021 hit. Started using Custom Cast. And then one thing I did was like, okay, like Custom Cast was like, okay, here's your backgrounds. You can select from one of these or either take your own picture. And this is actually crazy. Like what I did. Like one thing I did do, like this is crazy. Never do this. Was like during lunchtime at my school, was like during class, was I like took pictures of things that I liked across my school and then like put them in the app and then design my own character. Like this is actually my first ever character I designed in the app. And then this is one of my designs I did in 2023. Like eventually I got better and better at using the app. It just took patience. And one thing I do want to tell you about Custom Cast, it's based outside of Japan. So you might, so as you can see, I got Fast and the Furious shirt on. That's this old movie from 2001, Custom Cast. It's based out of Japan. Like in Custom Cast, you might see characters read a lot of characters like read a lot of Japanese and that stuff. Because the app based out of Tokyo. The developer of Custom Cast is based out of Japan. Yeah. And if you know what Fast and the Furious is, it's a old movie from some actually a movie series. They made a total of 10 movies. Of course, after that, after I started using it, my big question was, what happens next? And then parents, I want you to wonder what happens next after your kids join the community. And then I remember running a mile-long race in steel toes and jeans. And then this is present day's design of what I did. Okay, so real quick, I do want to talk about like what happens after those designs, after you picked out your final design outfit, and after you join the community. I do want to tell you some outfits could get revealing. Like, I've literally, like, seen the girls, like, after when I was running this mile-on race, I've literally seen the girls, like, tape X's over their with bikini top and a skirt. Literally, I have designed those on the computer and custom cast, and they have never left that design. And clearly, yes. Yep, and yep. Yes, I actually like decided to run a race and dress, though. Like, I've designed dresses on the custom cast before. Let's get back to topic. My advice for parents and kids would be, if you do want to go to Spencer's Gifts, bring a parent with you. And for your first original design outfit, don't go to Spencer's and buy an offensive shirt. Because I almost bought an offensive shirt, and my mom hates it. Like, all my shirts are PG rated, except my mom. I do want a McLovin shirt.
I guess. Wait, you changed your name to McLovin?
My mom hates it. Alright, I am working on a Lego set for my mom. And I want to talk about accessories for a little bit. My personal ideas and ones you will get in the community. Woo! Let's talk about those real quick. So an accessory I do recommend is you do get like a cute headband, though. These are just cute bunny ears that I got off Amazon, though. Like, I know they're for cosplays and that stuff. And like, I actually got these because my hair, and whenever I do my makeup, my hair. No, my hair has this habit of getting like all over my face and that whenever I like do my makeup and that stuff. And I just hate that in real life. I'm stuck blowing on my hair, so I just put in a hat most of the time when I'm in public. Just throw on my glitter hat, and I'm good to go. A little fun for me about my glitter hat whenever I do that. And then my bunny ears, I just wear around the house. Just wear around my mom's house. Here's how I put them on personally. Yeah, I bought them off of Amazon. Like, you can pretty much go buy your own, any style, any color. I didn't have a preference, though. Of course, I bought the pink ones because I thought they were really cute. Yeah. And a little fun fact about me, I did dress up like a femboy inside an electronics store, inside a Lego store, inside probably a few clothing stores. Yeah, and then one thing about me, inside a fast food joint, yeah, I did call the girl's name all because of it. And my dad, like, he knows I dress up as a woman. My mom knows about it. My entire family's aware of it, though. So one thing that'll trigger me, like, this might get on my nerves, doesn't irritate me as of right now. So never punch this question in the comment section. Do your parents know? If I see that in my comment section, see that one question in my comment section, I'm going to go and say. So, because literally I asked that question to a dancer at a nightclub. I asked if their parents know. She says, like, she told me only my boyfriend knows. Yeah. And I clearly Yeah, and I have 2 friends in the drag industry, and I tried to get my I almost tried to get myself in the drag industry. True story. Except I did ask how old you have to be to get in, because I actually did think it was 18 to get in the drag industry. Except I actually have friends in the drag industry, and you know what they said? You have to be 21 to join the drag industry. I'm like, 21? Really? Yeah, so I literally So what I did was I told another performer, being like, get me in this year. It's ridiculous. Think in the United States, they do not care what you look like. You could be you could be you could be a guy with long hair, and you could still get ID in America. You could be old and gray, maybe even have white hair. You can have dyed hair, white hair. You could dye your hair. You could be old and gray, and you still get ID in America. So real quick, what I want to talk to you about is like, what to wear in public and outfit designs, though, and like, what is the right thing to do in public? Though, what kind of outfits to wear in public? Be sure. Keep your clothing PG rated, though. As you can see here, I got a truck stop in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Yeah, and then like, if you do run like the Pride 5K in June, like I know, like every big city in the U.S. has one. Every big city in the United States of America has a 5K. And one thing they do is like they hand you a goodie bag with like a little flyer saying, hey, go join Pride Fest. This is just a book I'm using. And it's just a bunch of stuff. And they actually give you a goodie bag, and everything is like comes inside this goodie bag. Your shirt, advertisements, sponsors, and everything though. Like, and the Pride race every June here in Colorado and pretty much everywhere across the country. It does happen. Every big city across the country. I know in this time zone it's Denver. I know in the Pacific time zone it's Las Vegas probably. No, probably Vegas. Reno, I don't know that much. So of course I know there's gambling and prostitution for Nevada. And then California, I know LA, San Francisco. No, in Oregon's Portland, Washington, Seattle. Alaska, don't know. Hawaii, I don't know. In this time zone, it is Denver. And maybe Cheyenne? Maybe Albuquerque. I don't know that much about it. I only know they filmed Breaking Bad there. I want to see some of the locations. I know for the Central Time Zone, I know every big city in the United States has Pride Fest. You should go attend sometime. Of course, if you're under 21, I will say this again. Under 21, bring a parent. As you can see, my dad, he attends with me. So anyways, I wanted to say happy February. And please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching today's video.